Hello, everyone. It is 7:57 p.m. It's not a.m. As you can see, there are shadows. I'm just going to wait a few more minutes before I start. But I'm going to show you the project that we are going to be working with today. Look at this. Oh, this one came out really nice. And I mean, really nice. It looks like um, that the back portion of it is paper and this is just covering. It's quite the opposite actually, so it'll be really nice showing you guys how I came up with this concept. um is there anything else I need to show you? Nope, I'm just gonna wait here for a few more minutos. Unfortunately, our resident Devlin will not be joining us today. He is currently playing DBD. Oh man, I took down the inspiration. Oh well. I was going to show you guys where I found the inspiration to make this card, but it's okay. Trying to find it again is probably going to be a pain in my side. But since we do have a few minutes before we start, maybe I can find it here. Rock. I wanna rock. Sorry, my YouTube friends, you're probably not going to be able to hear all this amazing music that I'm currently hearing here on Twitch. Uh, it's not. Schnot. It's coming up. Oh, there it is. I did find it. Yay. I found it. I double clicked it. There we go. All right, now I can take it down and I'll port it over when I start in a minute. For those of you that are lurking, thank you for stopping on by and lurking. I will be starting here in just a minute. I'm going to show you guys how you can do this on your Cricut using nothing more than basic shapes. I love it. I seriously love it. I cannot tell you how I don't know how to say it. I'm just so excited that I actually was able to come up. I mean, I made beautiful cards before. Don't get me wrong. I've made beautiful cards. But I don't think I've had more fun creating this than anything else. Than all my other. I probably say that every single time. I'm sure I say that every single time. All right. It is now 8 o'clock. Hi, everyone. Hello. It is 8 o'clock in the PM. It is not AM anymore. I'm going to have to switch my gears here since the governor here in Tennessee has declared that school is officially canceled for the rest of the year. I am homeschooling my children, both my children, and it's been it's a little rough. I won't lie, it's a little rough. Um, so Monday through Friday, I'm gonna dedicate all my time with their education, and Fridays and Saturdays are the only 2 days that I will be crafting at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on here on Twitch live. So Friday and Saturday, for the moment, is going to be only on Twitch. And what in the world is that? That can. Whoa, I just brought that up. I wasn't supposed to do that, but I did momentarily. Is there anything else? No. Do I have anything else? Nope, nothing else should be popping up. All right. My inspiration came from this breakfast. Oh, you guys can't see it. This breakfast stock from Unlimited. I looked at this. I'm like, hey, this kind of looks like a plate. Hey, that looks like a picnic table or a table. And these foods could easily look like they're on a table on the plate. So that was the main inspiration for the card that I have for this particular card. Let me just show it. This one. See? I took the elements of what I saw and I go, hey, that would work really well with the breakfast tutorial that I'm going to be showing you guys today. So let's get started, shall we? All right. You know me. I love to go just a little bit more advanced. Hey, Devlin, I thought you weren't going to be coming on tonight. I already told all my viewers that you weren't going to be here, but thank you for stopping on by. I know you're going to be playing with the boys tonight. Now I want eggs and breakfast. Yes, I know. So, you know that this particular SVG that you see here, I've previously created it. You've already seen it on YouTube. And here is the advance. Let me bring this a little closer. So I'm going to be showing you not only this right here, but also these. And this little design right here, this little coffee cup or forward looking cup, this odd looking shape, is this right here. Let me show you. See how that looks like a coffee cup? Wait, where are you? Right there. That looks like a coffee cup. It's all forward view, like if you were looking down at it. So you can see your eggs, you can see your sausages and your bread. I put it all together and I'm like, hey, yeah, that actually works. I like it. I'm working with it. Okay, so let me make these a little smaller so I can show you. This is going to be just as lengthy as the chemistry set tutorial. It's pretty lengthy because there's a lot of designs here. Even though they're nothing more than basic shapes, there's still a lot of designs. All right, so let's start with the eggs because I think that's probably the simplest thing to do. And you're right, Devlin. You know, eggs, this whole thing, when I saw it, I'm like, wow, I really want breakfast right now. So just grab our circle and start making a couple of bubbles. Copy and paste, copy and paste. And all I'm doing is hitting my Control C, Control V, and I believe it's the same thing on Apple. Okay, I'm gonna do a little long, like that. Color the, highlight the whole thing and weld. Okay, that's the bases of our egg. And to make it more eggy shape, there we go. I'm just going to turn it white, grab myself another circle, and there's my yolk. To be honest, when I did this tutorial, I was like, you know, what would be great if I can actually find my shrinkadinks and make egg earrings and sausage earrings. But guess what? I couldn't find them, so I opted to do a card. Especially when I saw the inspiration, I'm like, I have to do that now. That is adorable. Now, you can easily, ooh, go back. Back. All you gotta do to make 2 eggs is just duplicate it and flip. Now, if you are in a different country, some of the eggs actually are, the yolk of it is a bit reddish. That's a little too red. Like that. It's a lighter orangey reddish color. So I kind of like that concept. So either one that you want to go with, it would be perfectly fine. Now I found 2 ways to do the bread. Let me grab another square. Okay. Now this is all a preference. It's really up to you on which way you want to do it. The first method is really pretty fast. You grab yourself a square, you grab yourself a heart, you line it up from point to point, take it off the lock, and let's see. Kind of want a little more oval shape on the sides there. Oh, and you know what? I did this wrong. It's not a square. My bad. It's a pentagon tool. And duplicate it. I just remember it's like, hey, this doesn't have the sides the way I want it. So let's bring the heart to the front. Yes, supers. Oh, before I do, I just realized I'm missing some stuff. I'm getting too excited and ahead of myself. And I gotta stop that. Stop that. You know how you can get into your own head and like do. Like, oh no, I missed a couple of steps. Yeah, that's where I am right now. Okay, I took it off the lock and I'm gonna elongate it just a little bit. Then I'm gonna grab my heart, bring it up a little to the left, to the right, until I'm satisfied. Okay, let's see if these. Okay, again, is it horizontal or vertical? Oh, let's go horizontally. Yes, nailed it. Weld, and I still did that wrong. Because I was supposed to copy and paste this. Okay, weld. There we go. We have our braid. All right. That's the first way you can do your bread. So probably the quickest way to do your bread. All right, let me do some light. Maybe white. All right. That's the first method. The second method is you grab some circles, you bring it on over and bring it to size, whatever size you want, and then duplicate. Okay, I need to make sure that these circles are facing the right direction, or the same height. It's not horizontally, it's center vertically. Yes, there we go. And then we weld. Okay, that's a second method. This gives you more like a cupcake or a more pillowy looking bread. And I kind of like this one a little better. So let's change the color, shall we? To brown and white. So either one is fine. But for the tutorial purposes, I kind of like this one. So let me just scoot this one over here. And I'm going to go with this one. All right. Well, we need some sausage to go with this breakfast. You can't very well just eggs and bread. I mean, you could. Technically, that would be an egg sandwich at that point. But let's throw in some sausage. I would make bacon, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. All right, let's elongate this just a little bit. Grab ourselves a circle. Okay. Let's get a little closer, shall we? There we go. Let me take it off the lock to see if I can elongate this, because, you know, sausages are pretty elongated. All right, good. Bring this down a little. All right. And weld. They kind of look like fingernails, to tell you the truth. Each time I do this, it's like, oh, it kind of looks like a fingernail. All right, let's take this back. There you go. And this needs to be a little more sausagey looking. There we go. Let me duplicate this and get the right color for them. There we go. Nice, beautiful sausages. And what sausage, it doesn't have those little grill marks, especially if you buy some of them at the store. They already have these like grill marks on them. And all I am doing is just elongating some squares like that. Let me do that again. One more. There we go. They weren't long enough. Alrighty. A little more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now, for the second one, you really don't need to duplicate it, especially if you're going to overlap it. You probably just need 1 or 2. I found that out as soon as I overlapped them. I was like, it's really no point to actually putting the middle one. It's just making more work for me. Oh yeah, I like the sausage. Yeah, me too, Devil. Me too. Okay, and we need some butter on this toast, on this piece of bread. And as much as I would like this to have beveled edges, it doesn't. In Ooh, I just moved that, didn't I? And I'm just gonna put this a little smaller and set it to the side. A nice pat of butter there. Mmm, delicious. All right, we got a lot of protein here. We got some bread. We need something to drink to go along with this. There we go. All right, let's go get ourselves a nice glass of orange juice or milk, whatever you take. So you take it off the lock. You elongate this. Grab yourself a square and you cut. Just to get your cup and slice. Just remembered I have orange juice downstairs. That's actually sounding pretty good. All right, I gotta elongate this just a little more. There we go. Got a nice another copy the same one and just make it a little smaller so it could look like the juice is inside here. And we need to change the cup to white. Now, if you have chocolate milk, if you like that in the morning, you can just put some chocolate milk in there. But if not, you can go ahead and get yourself some orange juice. And you know how sometimes orange juice has like little particles in there? Or if you have like a Fanta, if you like soda in the morning, you can do a couple of fizzies. Okay. Alrighty. And in order to make it more realistic, you just change the color slightly. There you go. You got yourself some orange juice, bread, eggs. Now, if you were putting this on a plate, like I did with my card, all you gotta do is just grab 2 circles. That's it. You grab yourself a circle, make it to the size that you want, turn it to the color that you want, copy and paste, shrink it a little, and then you slightly make it darker than the actual plate. That's it. That was it. That's all you got for the plate. So let's see what this is going to look like once it's a little bit assembled. So let's shrink this a little bit so it could fit on our plate. All right. Oh, I got to move this back. Back. There we go. Okay. Looks like my eggs are a little too small. There we go. Copy and paste, and let me flip this onto the other side. There we go. Got myself some bread and butter. Needs to be a little bit bigger. Okay. All right, let's get our sausage. That's one sausage. This looks a little tiny for a sausage. Okay. All right, let's take this one off. Put it on this one right here. There you go. See? No need to put more than necessary on there. So far, so good. There is our plate. I actually used the wrong bread. It's all right. So that's what we got so far. Now, if you put this right next to here, it doesn't look right since everything seems to be like you're looking down at it, and this is from the side. So in order to make it look believable, I'm going to make a cup of coffee or tea or orange juice, whatever. So you grab yourself a circle, copy and paste, put that to the side here. Grab yourself another circle and make this smaller. Take it off the lock and elongate it. This is going to be the handle of your cup. And you want it to go in the same direction as your cup. So if this is moving this direction, you need to have it follow the same direction. All right, weld. Let's change this to white. So say if you wanted a nice cup of joe, dirty bean juice, you know, whatever you want to call it. Okay, there we go. Nice cup of dirty bean juice. Delicious. Yeah, you know what? I actually want a cup of coffee now. That sounds delicious. Now, this is a little too big to be a realistic coffee cup. So, just make it to according to the size of what your plate is. You can put it right there. Ta-da! That's the project right there. Right there. However, if you wanted to do other items for breakfast, let me put this over here. We are going to do, I'm going to show you how to make, come back here, teacups and a mug. Now will be putting a tutorial on how to make these mugs and other glass containers in a different tutorial, not this one right now, but I'm just going to show you this small section how to do this. Somehow that got a little shrunk. Why you get shrunk? All right, let's start with a circle and a square. Now, it's really up to you which shape you want to use. I normally just eyeball it, and whatever looks best after it's cut, that's what I use. So slice. And this one looks a little bigger. Let me see if I like it. Let me flip it. All right. So you have two different size cups here. Let me put this on the ledge there. One's bigger, one's smaller. It's really up to you when you want to what you want to use. For me, I like a nice big cup of coffee, so I'm going to use this one. I'm going to turn it white. Can't seem to English today. Forgive me, chat. Forgive me. I can't seem to English today. All right, there's my bowl. I need a handle for this bowl, so I'm going to grab myself a heart. Copy, paste, and make it shorter. Now, what I'm looking at here is the size of my handle. How thick do I want my handle? And I actually have a pretty nice mug that I personally love, and it has a nice thick handle. It's my favorite mug. All right, I'm going to slice that away and delete. Now, before I actually get to this, I need to slice this off. But by doing so, you get two images at once. So for the first one, let's make this nice and small. You see what I did there? You got a secondary mug. Just like this one. You see this right here? That's exactly what I did. And as soon as I try to slice this, I'm like, hey, that's a mug. I did it. And it was quite by accident, actually, that I was like, oh, yeah, that's a mug. So I got myself a mug, and now I can slice this. Okay, I'll take this off, bring this down, and make it to size. Oh, yeah, this is looking really nice. Okay, I'm going to weld. And if you saw my chemistry set, you know that this is the same way I did my bowl. All I'm adding to it is a handle. And what I'm going to add to it also, so let me copy and paste. I already completed one, so I'm going to do what I did to the other. I'm going to have a little border at the bottom, like some cups do. I'm going to duplicate this. I want to make sure this is in the middle. So let's see. Is it horizontally or vertically? Let's go with vertically. Nope, I was wrong. It's always okay. So, like, which one is it? It's horizontally. Okay, see how it just went off the sides? It's counting this right here as part of the middle. So I'm just gonna have to eyeball this. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna weld. All right. Now, if you wanted to have a different rim, some coffee cups have a different rim. Some have a gold rim, some have decorated rim. So you have the option to decorate it if you wish. I'm just going to turn it slightly gray. Put this to the front like that. And there you go. You got yourself a mug. So I'm going to keep this over here. This over here, because this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to delete this since I no longer need it. And I've already shown you how to do this. And since I need room, I'm going to move this up to here to the top. All right. I'm going to show you how I got this little smoky effect. Like the steam or the heat that comes off your tea or coffee. All I did is I grabbed a heart, took it off the lock, and manipulated it to how I wanted it. Copy, paste, and made it smaller. Okay, that looks pretty good, but let me do horizontally, vertically. Ooh, no. I moved it up too much. All right, let's slice. That looks pretty good, pretty good. All right, let's start with the magic. So in order to get this effect, what I did is I grabbed myself a square and picked a spot. Let me make this a little smaller so it doesn't cut anything else. Okay, good. Highlight everything and slice. Okay, I'm going to take these out. Okay, I'm going to elongate this just a little more. Copy, paste, and let's flip this. Okay, I'm going to make this a slightly smaller. And all I'm going to do is just find a spot here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And weld. Oh, I did slice. I meant to do weld. Good. All right. It still looks a little too fat, so I'm just going to elongate it a little more. And move this to the back. Change the color. There we go. Still looks a little too big. There we go. So let's weld this because I didn't weld this. And my husband has a favorite mug, and his color of mug is like this nice terracotta brown, which this doesn't do it justice, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right, and move this back. And let's flip it the other direction. There we go. You can have yourself, some tea for two, some coffee for both of you. Have some dirty bean juice. Whatever floats your boat. Let me just flip this to the other side. Now it's actually facing the right, the opposite direction. So let me flip that back. There we go. You got yourself, breakfast for two. Perfect for Valentine's or Father's Day or, any other day that couples are celebrated. Or friends, meeting up for coffee. That would be perfect. So there you go. You got all of this done. You can do the same for this. But now that everything is said and done, guess what we're going to do now? We're going to cut everything out. So let me bring this down. I don't need this. Okay. All right. Do I have everything I need? I don't have any extra. Nope. I'm going to go down. Nope. That's it. That's all I got. All right. So before I start, let's go back to our mat here. Before I start, I am working with a standard A2 size card. That's what this is. So I got these at Michael's, like, I don't know how many years ago or a year ago. It doesn't really matter. For $2.50. Just wait for like sales that come by. They will always come again, and you get like 80. Yes, an 80 set, which is perfect. This, did you notice? Did you notice? I'm going to show this off. Look at this brand new mat. It hasn't even been, the plastic hasn't even been pulled yet. No. So you guys are going to get to see the satisfaction of me tearing it apart. Oh, so satisfying. All right. This is a standard A2 size card, which means, let me get my little ruler here now. It is about 5.5 by 4 and what did Dev say? 4 1/4? I believe that's what he said. Oh, I'm off camera. Goodness, I'm a little discombobulated today. 4 1/4 is that's what he said, I think. So, got stuck. Come here. Come here. Whew. Oh my goodness. Now, this is some scrap, what you call it? Scrap pattern paper that I found. It wasn't very big, to tell you the truth. At most, it was probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches. It wasn't that big. So I cut this in half. This is at 1 inch by, what did I say this was? 5.5. So 1 by 5.5. That's what this little strip is. It's 1 inch by 5.5. So I'm going to have to do the same thing for this. So I have to pull out my handy dandy cutter. I don't know. I have no idea where my other cutters are. I don't even know how much this actually is. Let's see. What is this? Is that 3.5 inches? Nope, that's incorrect. That would be 2.5 inches. My bad. All right, so I'm going to move this over to my 1. All right. All right, so now this is now 1 inch by 3.5. So let's do that to this side, and I'm gonna have a little left over. I already know this. Don't panic. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Actually, I don't. So you can actually keep this and put it inside your card, like so. Because everybody forgets to decorate the inside. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this and decorate the inside. That's what scraps are for. And once you use up your scraps, you don't have any scraps to deal with. So we got this. We have this. Let's put this in here so I don't lose it. I'm going to put it to the side. Now, I used my silhouette to play with my fonts. I tried so hard. You have no idea how badly I tried for 2 days trying to have my Cricut fonts work with me. I don't know why it's giving me such a hard time, but I finally gave up and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to my silhouette, have this printed, boom, done. So what I did is I just used some fonts from 1001 Fonts that were what do you call them? Commercial free. So I have I Love You Very Brunch. That's the sentiment that I'm going to be using for my card. It's going to go right there. And I'm going to put that right in here so I don't lose it. It's got some dark red for my sausage. I am not using that. And that is my envelope. I'm using some white, some brown, some yellow, and some gray. Now, you may notice some little doodling here. I was trying to have my cup of joe. I see you. Looking good. I know you are seeing me there, Devlin. Thank you. So I wanted to see if I can make my cup of joe have a design on there. And I don't know. It doesn't look that great. So I may be playing around with it just a little more until I am satisfied on what it looks like. But those are the colors that I'm working for right now. All right. Let's go back to the cutting and let's see what's the first one that Cricut wants us to cut. So I'm going to put that right there. And everything is said and done. Let's go and make it. Oh, I forgot to. Since I said it was 8.5 by 4 and 1/4, I need to fit this card. So let's just put everything I need. Oh, it looks like I must have deleted one of the eggs. Let's move this back. And let's move this back. Okay. We got one egg. Whoa! Thank you for the follow. That just startled me right out of my chair. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, forgive me. I am the worst at pronouncing names. Is it Ori on Ice? Is Ori on Ice? I actually love that anime. Please tell me that was from the anime Ori on Ice, because that is actually pretty clever. Thank you for the follow, Ori on Ice. I wish I had something like a sticker that I could put on something saying, you are the new follower, which you are. I can see you right there. New follower. Ori on Ice. Yes! I was all right. That was an actually pretty good anime, actually. I liked it. I always love seeing anime lovers on my stream. It makes me pretty happy. How are you liking it so far, Ori? All right. Come with me now. All right. And don't worry about it. To be honest, I jumped out of my chair just slightly. I'm like, oh, what was that? I've never heard that before. It's not very often that I hear that go off. All right, let's see. It's looking pretty good. I like the fact that my let me take this one off. I don't need. Oh no, that's right. I welded this in. Oh well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna put that right there. That looks good. Now I just need to size this to. All right, this is currently 3 by 3. That's the right size, right? Let's see now. 4 and 1/4 by 5. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah. This'll be fine. It's fine. Maybe. Let's just shrink it just a little bit. I heard them say. Yeah, no. This is fine. I'm nitpicking now. I played with Freak and everyone a while ago. Oh, you mean Jimmy the Freak? He's such a good guy. I'm serious. I don't know why that man is not married. He is hilarious. He is a funny dude. I love his gameplays. All right. Okay. Is this good? Wait, what does my white look like? Where are my papers? Papers, where are you? Yeah, this will work. This should work, right? Right? All right. I'm going to do something on my stream. You talked anime to Ori before. Have I? Oh, you see, I'm an old lady now. Oh, you guys didn't see it. Oh, no. I just took this off and it was so satisfying. Here, I'm going to do a playthrough number 2. Ari, we were friends before. We were? My gosh, I am the worst friend ever. Okay, you want to see how sticky this thing is from compared to prior? I might actually have some problems with this. This is incredibly sticky. Oh, Ori, why? Why am I so bad of a friend? I want to be a better friend. Why do I have the brain cells of a turnip? You know, it's no wonder. Watch. I have a friend, an actual friend, IRL. Oh, I forgot to turn on my machine. An actual friend. I introduced myself 6 times. Six times to her. And each time I said the same thing. Oh, nice to meet you. That's a beautiful name. And she goes, I know. You've said that before. 6 times, people. 6 times. Dev can vouch for me. I kid you not. He can vouch for me. I actually did that. I try to be a good friend. I just have the brain cells of a turnip. You know, I hope that they come out with some sort of miracle drug that helps elderly people like myself remember. Because honestly, oh, you know what? I'm not even sure you what I'm doing over here. I'm just adjusting everything on my that doesn't look right. I'm going to adjust everything on my mats so I don't have a hard time. All right, that looks good. That looks pretty good. All right, do I need no, I don't. I don't even need to do my normal ritual. If you guys have seen several streams of mine, my normal ritual is to duct tape, or should I say, painter's tape this thing the wazoo. But since this thing is so stinking sticky, I am leaving it alone. Just leaving it alone. It says I don't need anything else. Good. Great. All right. I don't need nothing else. It just says push the button. So I'm pushing the button. Anything else? What was that? I just saw something drop. Huh. All right, I'm pushing the button. It is now currently 20%. So, Ori, my friend, the one that I ignore and forget, how have you been? Because I legitimate don't remember. I really need some sort of Jinkanaluba or something to remember, have my memories come back. Because I suck. I really do. Hopefully by, the 6th time that I've introduced, you're introduced me to yourself, I'll remember. Lord willing. Okay, this looks a little big. Oh no, I could already tell this is. Oh, don't stick, don't stick, don't stick. Oh, please don't stick. Ooh, oh my gosh, that gave me heart palpitations. I mean, it's great that it sticks, but oh, and goodness, this thing is like. He-Man wants to stick around. Superman can't even. Ooh, I see it. I see it. I see it. No, 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 no. Don't tear off. Don't tear off. Oh. All right. I think I might have done this too big. Chat. I think I did this too big. Ooh. Oh no. The mountain is insane. All right. Moment of truth, chat. Moment of truth. Is this going to leave little things behind? Oh, I can almost tell. like right there. It really wants to do it right here. All right, work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Come on, Matt. I know that we just met. Ooh. But call me maybe. Just a little bit. I know that this is crazy, but maybe. Oh, wow. That was a heart attack and a half. All right, my next one is gray. I wanted to love is between the sheets. All right. Now, if this cut is bigger than this, I'm gonna have some problems. Alrighty, good to go. Clicking. It's going doing its thing over here. No, I think it looks good. Oh wait, it's a tiny bit bigger. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, this is gonna. Oh, okay. I have little pieces, so I'm just gonna have to dump this. All right, I'm good. Good. All right. Please don't stick. Please don't stick too much. Don't stick. Don't stick. All right. All right. So far, so good, chat. So far, so good. I'm going to move this over here. Move this over here. All right. Where's my... Oh, it's right here. All right. Forgive me, chat. My room is an absolute... It's an absolute mess. I will be cleaning it tomorrow. Lord willing. All right. This is what these tools were made. Okay. Thought I had a little pan thingy in here. Guess I don't. Oh, no, I do. Here we go. I was going to use that, but that's actually going to work. All right. Please don't stick. Please don't stick. Come on, scrape off. Wow, these things are so hard to see, especially in this lighting. This is why I like doing my streams during the day, because it gave me beautiful lighting. Okay, I'm gonna move this to the side. Look at that. It's just sticking to my arm. All right. What's the next one? Red. All right. Hopefully this is not too big. What's the size of it? I didn't even see. This is 2 inches. Yeah, this is going to be fine. All right. Just need to do that. Okay. Okay, cut. Whew, my goodness. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, that looks fine. I was wording over nothing. Okay, red, don't stick. Goodness, this thing is even stickier than duct tape. That stuff is pretty sticky, I tell you what. All right. Okay, next on the docket is brown. All right. Okay. And cut. Alrighty. So far, so good. Alright. That's all I gotta worry about? Yep. I love it when I don't have to worry about score lines, because then I don't have to change the stylus out of there. Okay. Put that there. There's my piece of bread. Here's my coffee or tea, whatever floats your boat. Okay, wait, there's another. What's this? What is this? Oh, that's my pat of butter. Oh, that's not good. I changed it to a different color. All right, all right, all right. What do I got over here? What do I have here? So if I put it to 2, edit. Let's put it down here and not move our mat. Yeah. So let's do that. Okay. All right. All I'm going to do is cut. And then it's going to spit out the mat. And then I'm going to put it right back in. Because I didn't realize my pat of butter was a different color. Oh. All right. Let's go with this one now. All right. All right. All right. Are you going to let me cut? Yeah. So it cut the butter first because I put it on the wrong line. All right. Good. All right. All right, good, good. I can already see this wants to rip off. All right, we have our egg yolks and our butter. These are a lot of little pieces here, and I don't want to lose any of them. All right, I don't want any of my paper sticking to this, so where's my top? Okay. All I'm going to do is just change it. There you go. Beautiful. Perfect. Done. Got it. All right. We're good. We are done. All we need now is to add a little color to our, since actually let's do the mat first. Ori on Ice. It's actually really good anime. I just recently saw it on Netflix. Netflix really has stepped up their game, as well as Hulu. Hulu and Netflix. I think I like Hulu just a little more because they have more English anime. I mean, I personally love subbed. Don't get me wrong. I love reading it because it's true to what they're saying, or relatively true to what they're saying. And then in the English version, they take some of the stuff out of context, or it doesn't make sense. But I still like hearing the English version more because then I can enjoy the visual, the animation. But that's just me. I mean, I wasn't an animation major. I was a creature design major, or character design major. So I actually do enjoy the visual of a lot of the animes that I watch, regardless if it's anime from Japan or animations from other countries. There we go. I just saw a little hanging there. I'm gonna take that off. All right. All right. I didn't put any shading on this because I don't really think it needs it. I mean, it's the placemat, so that's perfect. That should be where our sentiment should be going, and that's going to get sponged. So let's start with the plate first. So for this one, I kept it to more blues. The cup, the plate, there's more shading of blue if you can't see it. It's very light. So this time around, I kind of want the plate to actually stand out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like yellow. So it can coincide with the eggs. Sorry, my tummy is actually growling. I'm going back on a healthier eating habit. Since this whole thing started, I kind of we fell off our regiment of eating healthy and getting to our weighted goals. Let's see. Yep, this is definitely a lot bigger than. Oh man. Oh well. Bigger can be better sometimes. But I think I should have. I see 2 inches and I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. No, 2 inches is always a lot bigger. 2 by 2 is much bigger than I realize. Especially on what I'm working on. So my next one is gray. So let's do a little darker or lighter blue. Actually, a little darker blue. There we go. I know you guys won't be able to see it very well, especially with this lighting that I currently have. But trust me, it is there. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is grab my little glue, Aleene's tacky glue in this little container that I repurposed. Black Betty, no Black Betty. Alrighty. Okay, this is looking pretty nice, pretty sweet. Okay, since I need room for my drink, it's gonna have to go like this. We'll see how it goes. Let me bring it down just a little more. Yeah. That's still fine. It's a little bigger, but that's still fine. Let's get some more blue on here just to make the rims a little darker. It's not going to hurt none. And if anything, it's just going to make it look a little more brown on the edges, even though I'm using blue. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's looking really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Now this is when I would do. You can do your design if you want to on the coffee swirls. But I'm still working on mine. I want to make sure I actually make this good. So let's see. That looks pretty good right there. Like that. Alrighty. What do I got? Got some bread. I'll use that same blue just to highlight to make it look nice and toasty. Nice little toasty bread. Okay. And I'm going to do some yellow. So it's not so white, you know. In fact, I'm just going to do a little bit inside of it too. Just to take a lot of the harsh white out of it. And make it look more like it's toasted. There we go. Do you see that? I'm not sure if my lighting will do it justice, but it is there. Black Betty, da 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 da. Ooh, it's sticking to me. Black Betty, oh, Black Betty. All right, get my pat of butter on here. Little dab will do me. Don't need a lot of butter, just a little bit. And there we go. Oh, that's looking mighty nice. All right, so far so good. We got our cup of coffee. We got some bread. All right, let's do some sausage lines here. I don't think my sausage really needs any shading because it's pretty dark already. All right, I'm just going to do some lines. Hopefully you guys can see that. Now I'm not going to do the one in the middle since that one's going to be on the bottom. Oh yeah. There we go. Where's my little pick tool? Because this would be perfect for it. Alrighty. Okay. You know what I've noticed? That if you get off of your routine, all manner of things can happen. Your weight starts going up. Your house doesn't get as clean as it should be. A routine is actually pretty good to have. Taken for somebody that has been off her routine for at least a month. A month. We're just getting back to our routine. We're getting up early every day. We're exercising in the mornings like we used to. All right, there we go. Now, once it dries, you won't see those little white marks. I'm sure you guys can't see them from so far away, but there you go. All right. I'm just going to lay it like that. I'm not gluing anything together. I'm just laying them to see how that would look. All right, what's up on the docket? Okay, let's get some yellow to make it look like it's been, like fried in a nice hot pan. Sunny side ups. Oh, I love sunny side ups, especially with some toast. So good. All right, where's my other one? Here we go. And you know what I'm gonna do for this one? I'm just gonna grab my red orange sponge and I'm gonna lightly go around it one more time. Maybe I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to. And I'm just going sporadically. I'm not hitting every single point. It's just some here, some there. Oh yeah. Oh, that's looking really good. If you weren't hungry before, you're gonna be hungry now. You know what? I'm gonna do the same for this one. Since this is so yellow, I'm gonna use oh, that doesn't look good. There's a little straggler there and I could see it. Alright, there we go. All done. Now. Oh yeah, This looks really nice. Super nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But then again, I love everything I make. Okay. I gotta glue these eggs down. I wish I had some glossy accent just to dome those eggs. Make them nice and yummy looking. And over the patted butter. Oh yeah. You know what? I think I do have a bit of Winkastella, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's not gonna dome it, but it's gonna give it a little shine on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that made it nice and dark. I'm actually running out of Winkastella here. There we go. Oh, you know what? I forgot the pat of butter. There we go. Oh yeah, that's looking really nice. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Look at that. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. All right, so to put this on, how do I want this to be laid? Oh yeah, that looks really good. Spoon Man. Alright, that looks really good. At least for me, that looks pretty good. Maybe I should put this underneath. I think putting it on top would look better. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. That's what it's going to be. Save me. I'm sorry, you two friends. You're probably not hearing anything. I have music going over here on Twitch. And if you don't want to miss out, you can just stop on by at 8 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. Because that's going to be the new schedule for a little bit until my kids go back to school. And if they don't go back to school, then it's going to be my permanent settings. Because we're probably going to be homeschooling them. We haven't really decided on if it's going to be homeschool or not. But with the way things are going, it seems like that's gonna be the norm. For at least for now. I have a little straggler on my finger. Okay. All right. There you go. Got my sausage. Got my eggs. Okay. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to put my bread like that. Over my eggs. Okay, my cup of coffee is going to go right. You know what? This needs some popped ups. That's what it needs. Okay. Okay. It's going to be on the side right there. Oh yeah. That looks looking really nice. And all I need to do now is put my sentiment. Yep. Right there. Just take this off. Ah, it's sticky. Alright. It's not 100%. My other one is a little smaller. But now you know the difference of what you get if once you get bigger versus smaller. Both of them are cute, both of them are adorable, and both of them look relatively the same. I personally like the tinier version, but that was my fault because I thought I had it the right size. I did not, but if you go a little bit bigger, it's still not that bad. Looks one looks like a bigger breakfast than the other. This is like the grand slam that you get in IHOP, and this is what you get when you do when you get home. So there's your differences. But thank you so much for you guys stopping on by. Now you know how to make breakfast for, well, actually, it's nighttime right now, so breakfast for dinner. You can make these two cards at your leisure on your Cricut using nothing more than basic shapes. Thanks so much for stopping on by, you guys. I really did appreciate it. You guys have a beautiful day. Later.